special Halloween episode?
Halloween is next week. I mean, this week.
That's for this week.
Yeah. Anyways, guys, welcome to another episode. Episode number 22nd of At War.
Halloween edition.
Halloween edition, spooky time, at War with Words. Welcome, and we have Jag with us,
Yo.
and then of course we have AB with us,
What up, man?
and then unfortunately we lost Bad Bunny to COVID. He's sick right now, but he will be back hopefully by next week.
That's not the way people normally say that. Like, we've lost someone to COVID.
I mean, he's like, he got COVID. That's it.
Yeah, that's the proper way to say that.
There you go. Gosh.
Wait, did he really get COVID?
No, I didn't get COVID. I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe he did. You never know these days.
Listen, then I notified last week he was sick. He kept saying he was sick as well.
Yeah.
So
And then he got
I don't think people want to tell you now if they got COVID.
Exactly. That's why he's hiding it.
Yeah. People don't even want to tell you if they're vaccinated or not. Like, someone at my work, there was a situation where they just didn't feel right talking about vaccination status when everyone was talking. Like, we can't bring that topic up in here. That's so political. And then you always, like, that person's just not vaccinated. Like,
that could be it, but they could be just talking about it. Look what's happening with the whole thing with the Kyrie. People are protesting and supporting him.
yeah, but that like, he made it public. I'm talking about people just don't want to talk about their vaccination status. Kyrie
That's a terrible hill for Kyrie Irving to put his career on. Yeah, it's a terrible look.
But it makes me feel like I'm picking the right side, because he also said the Earth was flat. So, like, when you put two of those, like, things together,
His credibility isn't the best.
yeah, you're a good basketball player. You made a lot of money. That doesn't mean you're smart. Like,
But what do you guys think about that? Everybody say, oh, they're trying to suppress the freedom of speech, or just trying to follow, say, in a tinfoil hat, and we just follow everything as sheeps.
I don't think you can mandate someone to do something to them like that. Like, you can't just tell people you have to go and get vaccinated. But I think that's not, like, the thing. Like, it's not worth not getting the vaccination. Like, to me, like, I understand why people would be angry about the freedoms of it, but, like, I'm not gonna be the one to not get it. Like, that's your dumbass fault if you decide not to get vaccinated. I have no empathy if you get sick after you don't get vaccinated, right?
Yeah, I mean, I finally met somebody who's completely against vaccine this week, and I was just like super shocked, couldn't believe, and I just couldn't believe it. I was like entrusting, and I had to kind of just listen to it, Or then I'm like, okay, why kill my brain cell trying to argue?
There's no arguing with those people either. So it's like, you do you.
It's a lose-lose situation.
I'm not. I just, like, it gets kind of weird when they start forcing the issue, like, the other way. Like, if like, let's say they're like, okay, we can't force vaccinations. We're just gonna stop vaccinations, and we're gonna try to stop people from getting. Then I'm like, all right, now your ass better sit back down. Like, we're not having that either. Like. Because you should have the freedom to get a vaccination too, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
But no, it's just interesting trying to get their opinion.
Yeah, I think enough vaccination talk. I feel like.
Anyways, the topic we were talking about before we started
Halloween.
Before we went live, Jag was saying how a mouse is better than a controller.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for you guys to. It's gonna be hard for you guys to argue if you don't never use a mouse before. So
no, I have tried.
Not a PC gamer.
Yeah, I feel like because I play Counter-Strike and stuff, so, like, I know how much easier it is to aim with a mouse. But, like, for the average person who's just playing Call of Duty on a controller, it's good. Obviously you get used to using the controller, so the controller is better.
Oh,
right.
So you're saying it's the games that matter?
No, it's not the games. It's what you get used to. But it's like, what if they change the controller for cars? Like, it's no longer a steering wheel. It's like a joystick. Like, eventually you just get used to it, right?
That's what seems like a bad idea.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
Like,
one way to look.
It seems like a terrible idea.
Imagine they give you guys. Imagine, like, instead of steering wheel and the gas pedals, they give you controller.
But Deep, what makes you so sure that like we have the correct version of steering wheel? Like,
Sure.
what if there's a better way to do it?
No, you're right.
You guys don't have like old people at work that use like the rolly ball thing for the mouse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at the front,
yeah.
on the bottom.
And you're like in your head you're thinking like how the hell can you use that? But maybe they're right and we're wrong. Like
It's supposed to be really good for your. You're talking about the thing where you like scroll with your finger on the ball.
yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
never
yeah,
mind.
yeah,
I
yeah.
know what
It's
you're
supposed to be
talking
good for like your neck. If some people have like neck issues, it's supposed to be a bit more ergonomic. But again, up for debate.
about. Keep
Yeah,
your
but-
neck straight.
Think about it, like you know how back in the day, if you were like riding on a Godiva or something, you just had the ropes, right? Like, what if they changed the controller for the car to ropes that you had to pull like on one side or the
Left or
other
right.
side to turn? Yeah, and you had to like hit it with like a stick or something.
I think we would be in deep shit.
yeah. You don't know. You don't know if you have the best
Exactly.
way to do something until someone comes out with a better way.
Listen, that brings it to the like a multi-universe things. Like, are there different possibilities?
That's there has to be. There's like 18 different galaxies where like Earth, there's a different version of Earth, or so I assume there is.
Jack?
But then
I mean,
again,
no.
deep. This is a
18
topic for another day.
18 different galaxies. Yeah, no, I
Well,
think
there's
we-
no, there's
I-
millions of different. There's millions of different galaxies, right?
Yeah,
we don't
that's
really
right.
know how big. Yeah, we don't really. Know
I'm not equipped to have that conversation today. I need to go research.
Well-
Yesterday, I told you I did the deep dive on crypto. My head's already hurting from that. So.
Jago recorded an episode where he does a deep dive into the universe.
The universe. No, we definitely would love to see that. I mean, Jack,
There's
what
a
do you
lot
think
of
about-
deep dives we want.
I know,
Yeah.
but what do you think about the whole crypto world right now? Like, what's going on? Like, whole thing with the Shiba coin,
Shibu.
like big hype. You think it's just same as
I feel like
Uh,
Putty, you would know better now than me.
Doge?
I don't. I got my coins. I spread them all over the place. But Putty, you seem to be like into whatever's like up and coming.
Man, they're all taking off at some point. I feel like they're all just getting the run. A lot of it's just hype, I think. But then again, what do I know? I could have
Yeah.
never have saw Dogecoin coming. So
I mean,
I
look
don't
where
know,
it is
man.
now.
The
don't
reason I don't think it's gonna work out because at least for the NFTs, they compare NFTs to art, right? Like they like someone really wants like an artwork like the Mona Lisa or something. So like I don't think you can buy the Mona Lisa, but like whatever. Let's say it's a famous painting. Someone wants it. There's a buyer out for it. They want it because they want to have the piece of art. I think the NFTs is all greed. Like someone wants it so they can flip it to the next person, flip it to the next person, the next person.
But
And
isn't it the
if
original?
There's no
person-
sense.
Doesn't the original owner keeps getting some cutback?
Yeah, I think the way it's said they do, but I think just the way people think about NFTs is all greed. There's no art behind it. No one's like, oh, I really appreciate this and I really want to own it. Like, say
it's
something
just
in
driving
painting.
value.
Yeah, like at least art, the actual art's driving the value at some point. Obviously, there's greed in that too, but NFTs, I can't think of a single person's like, oh my god, I need to keep this NFT. It's just so what a breathtaking piece of art it is. Like,
I haven't had a normal conversation with anyone that's like mentioning about an NFT or anything like that. I feel like it's a very LA thing. Or I'm just
No.
we have our own New Jersey zone who already bought NFTs. We have a couple people in our group that bought the NBA ones.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. But that's different, I feel like. But I don't know, man. You know what market I was thinking about is like ridiculous. I was talking to someone at work about it. It was like Ticketmaster. They were trying to go to the World Series, right? That's happening right now in Atlanta. And he's like, I couldn't get in. Like Ticketmaster just kept spinning me around, and then I tried to log in from my phone, and it put me in the back of the queue. And I'm like, yeah, because they basically have a monopoly on tickets. Like most releases happen on Ticketmaster. That's like the next blockchain or like next thing to go to blockchain is going to be like that. It's going to be tickets or sporting events or concert tickets or things like that. Like,
I think it's like that by design, though. Like,
But how do I don't
think-
understand like he was trying to get something and it kept spinning. I don't understand what he means.
so like you get put in a wait list and you have
Okay.
bots. It's like trying to buy like sneakers on the sneakers app.
I know, but that's the
It's
same thing
bought
with
up
everything. You can't say that it's Ticketmaster, or you're saying they just
Well, yeah,
need to
that-
resell it.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's all resale market. So like that's the next thing is like but like shoes is different, right? Because it's an actual item. Like you own the item, right? But tickets is like you could just transfer like, oh, I sold my ticket to Jag, I just transferred it through blockchain. It's much easier and more efficient and less costly than doing it the way that
And probably
Ticketmaster does
safer.
it. And probably safer, yeah.
Gotcha. Interesting.
And then Ticketmaster currently, it's the only like, I would say like 85% of events happen through Ticketmaster. So they basically you were forced to buy it through them, or the resale market. Right?
So what about like the other apps and stuff that are out there? Like for example, I'm not sure if you heard of SeatGeek.
That's all resale, you know.
It really is.
It's all resale, but that's the
Wow.
thing. Like when initial release happened, right? So say you want to go to
Like imagine I want to go to Eagles game.
yeah, you want to go to an Eagles game. So most of the time that's season tickets. But say a concert. Say you want to go to a Drake concert, and tickets are normally go on Ticketmaster for say
Or
$100.
Kanye.
Or Kanye. Or Kanye.
Nah, Drake
yeah,
only.
we don't take sides.
We
here.
don't take sides. Yeah.
Yeah, no, never. But say you buy tickets, it's going to be like $75-$100, right? On Ticketmaster. 90% of the time, you probably paid more for that ticket because you bought it on StubHub or SeatGeek or one of those reselling websites. But that's because more than likely bots or something bought the tickets when Ticketmaster launched it at $75 or $100. So you could do that through a more efficient way where bots aren't buying this stuff through blockchain.
But that's
You know, 90% of blockchain transactions are bots.
Yeah, but that's, come on.
Yeah,
It's a little different.
Trust me, you put something on the internet, a way to do it, you connect it to a computer, someone's gonna figure out a way to automate it.
Someone's gonna figure out how to outsmart it.
You're not beating a bot out of buying a ticket, even if it's on blockchain, any chain. No, the only thing you do is physically beat a
chain.
bot for a little bit. Who knows? I hear the robots are getting pretty strong now too.
I mean,
So-
imagine why you think you can't buy any PlayStations.
I still don't have mine, by the way. It's been 2 months
Wait,
since I
really?
bought it. I
When
know
you
it arrived, but I was out of town, so I shipped it to my cousins, and I just haven't been to my cousins in 2 months to go pick it up.
I would find an excuse to go visit them, brother.
I'm going next weekend, so I've
Nice.
just been waiting.
Nice.
But it's all good.
Has,
I'll report back.
my barber has been asking me all the time now. He's like, "Can you find me a PlayStation, brother?"
Doesn't he have to run for office or something? Does he have time to be playing?
Does he have time for PlayStation? He's got
No, I think he's
county
trying to buy it for
politics.
his kid or something.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't seem like a game playing type.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing for Halloween? No
I
plans?
have a wedding to go to the day before.
You have a Halloween? Is it Halloween themed?
No.
Imagine
Then
the
why
bri-
do it on
the-
Halloween weekend?
the bride and the groom
Wait.
they come out dressed as Dracula or something.
And I'm doing like the monster mash at the party.
What was your
What's
favorite
the-
costume?
Uh-huh.
Like you guys ever had?
I ever had? I was a ninja when you can see it in my WhatsApp picture. I was a ninja when I was a kid. That's still probably my favorite costume. And I got into it. Like I really thought I was a ninja. Like
Yeah.
I would run
You
around
were doing
finding-
kicks around.
No, I would like find other ninjas and like I would try to fight them, and like the teacher had to explain to me like you're not really you can't fight these kids. Like, you're not
Yeah,
allowed
I'm
to actually
imagining.
fight.
I'm imagining your Judah not fully tied with the open in the back, like it's a bandana tied.
No, I like one of the few memories I have from like that age is like I remember I saw someone dressed as Scorpion. I was dressed as like the black.
That was
Ninja
my
Power
favorite
Ranger.
costume. I had it Scorpion.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, I'm like, and I just stopped from across the hall and I got into my fighting stance. And the kid's like, "What the hell's going on?" And I didn't understand. I thought like on Halloween you like literally become the person's costume you had on.
Yeah. Jack's doing backflips.
Shooting ice arrows and shit.
Did you guys celebrate Halloween in India? When you were
No,
there?
no, we didn't. But honestly, I still remember my first Halloween here, man. Dressed up as the scary ghost. You know the face, the scary
Oh,
face.
from Scream.
Yeah.
The long.
That is
yeah,
the
I
most
had that one.
basic. That is the most basic
I know,
costume. of all
exactly.
time.
I remember I dressed as that, the whole costume, and it was pretty fun. I got a lot of candy, and it was a good experience. But after that, like I would say my best memories were when we went to like Philly and North Jersey, and just growing up Halloween was much better than getting the candy one.
I don't know, man.
Maybe because I wasn't, like I was already old enough to realize, okay, like like I can just go buy the candy.
I like the days. Now I'm older. I like the days leading up to Halloween more than Halloween. Like I like the whole like spooky vibes. Like I want to make this.
Did
a spooky
you go to a
cast.
pumpkin patch?
No, I don't. I don't do pumpkin patch.
You should,
I don't.
you
Have
should
you
go
guys,
though.
do you guys? Well, okay, Deep. Then never mind my next question. I'm like, do you guys? Do you guys like go do that stuff for the girls? Like go to a apple picking or blueberry picking? Or
I just went
all
like
that?
2 weeks ago.
Man, I'm not. I hate that shit.
Yo, you know what the best part is? They had like these like fresh apple cider donuts. Ate like
Yeah.
6 of those fuckers.
See, you look
Like,
forward
if
to
I-
something like this.
If I was Deep and I was like working with fruit all day, and then my girl turned around and like, we're gonna go pick apples. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. What do you want us to do next? Like mix concrete? Like
Yeah, but Deep's gonna start talking to like the fucking owners of the farm or something. Start talking
come
about
out with a
fruits.
deal.
Yeah, and she's like, "Oh, what did I do?"
Exactly. No, but
Or he's gonna yell at her for not picking them right. He's like, this fruit's bad. Chucks it across the thing.
no, actually, that's what I do when I go to the grocery store. I'll be right behind, checking everything. But what were we talking about? Well, yeah,
The
going.
spooky season.
Nice spooky season, man.
Spooky
Have you guys
season.
watching like scary movies and stuff?
Yeah, I love that's what I love about the season is like leading up to it. You get in the mood. You watch some scary movies. You guys into horror? I feel like that's not a very favorite Punjabi genre.
The thing is, man,
Horror.
it's just like I can't watch horror movies, man.
It
I
depends
noticed
on the
that.
horror.
A
I
lot,
can't.
But the thing is, it's
lot of
so.
Punjabi people don't.
I know, but it's just so like boring. Like I know it's like nothing to believe there, nothing story, nothing to like catch me.
I don't know. I mean, how do you feel about Marvel movies? Like, do you think that's gonna happen?
No, it's not about happening, brother. It's talking about the story, Like I
Yeah.
try to get into it.
I
it
like
doesn't work.
suspenseful or like thriller. I don't
Exactly.
like supernatural.
I just, it's like a guilty pleasure of mine. It's just like, you know what's gonna happen. You know, like the girl's gonna go away in the end, or like half the people are gonna die. It's just like fun to watch. Like they all have kind of the same. It's like, to me, it's like my version of watching Bollywood movies. Like
Interesting.
I already know what's gonna happen in 90%.
That's the
of
thing.
them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Same thing with the scary movies. I know what's
Yo,
gonna happen.
Bollywood movies have had the same exact storyline for the last like 50 years, maybe longer.
What's that?
It's the same. They either if you
They all start with like the guy
one's
meets the
poor,
girl.
one's yeah.
Yeah,
They ran
like,
it. They
there's
like
some
their
comedy.
paths. Yeah, their paths cross at some point.
There's some comedy. The parents don't approve. There's a lot of drama. Then
Yeah.
there's a fight with someone, and then the parents approve, and they get married.
Or one leaves
they
the
don't get
country.
married. Yeah.
One leaves the country, and then it has to
becomes
come
successful.
back.
Becomes
Yeah,
successful
yeah.
when he leaves the country.
yeah. There's only like a couple of paths you can. There's maybe like 5-6 paths you can go, and then that's about it.
I think the last Indian movie I saw that was original to me was Engrage.
Like
Like I'm talking about like original. Yeah, I got Punjabi movies I like because they're funny to me. Like, but like Bollywood movies, it's gotta be something like really funny, or just like something so different. Like I like Three Idiots was like the last one I liked. I think.
That's an old movie.
That one or the one where the that is Three Idiots. Never mind. Carry on. I was like the one with the bachelor party.
But even that one kind of had the same plot we were talking about. He went away, became successful, and they go and beat him again.
But
at
you
the
think
end.
that just brainwashes the people over there, thinking, oh, that's why coming outside they will eventually become successful at a young age, because that's what they started showing them.
Yeah, I think movies in general do that, right? Like they're supposed to like teach you what they think is right or wrong. Like if you watch even an American movie, there's something like you're supposed to look at like a bad guy doing something bad. Like if he's abusing his wife, you're supposed to be like, oh, that's horrible. I don't want to be like that.
Yeah.
I think there's a little bit of propaganda in every movie.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't really watch too many Bollywood movies. I just can't do too
No,
much.
I'm not talking
of
about
the- to
Bollywood.
the
It could be,
songs.
Just
or
movies in
or
general.
Hollywood movies in general as well.
Yeah.
Because especially
True.
like especially now they're coming out with like movies left and right now. Doesn't matter.
Do you guys watching more movies these days or like shows?
Nah.
Shows.
I don't have the patience to sit through 2.5 hours.
But you have a patience to sit through 10 of the show?
No, because I could do like 30-minute spurts and like just take a break, or something. I don't know.
I
Maybe
started
should pause
thinking
more or
about I've started thinking about movies as like two episodes of a show.
something. Yeah, maybe breaking it up or something.
But we should start a website where like we break up the movies at the points there, or like
You just need like a
episode.
pee break, snack
Just-
break, you know.
Just like that's just like the Bollywood movies, bro. They have an
Yeah.
intro. What was it called? Intro
Yo.
in the middle.
I'm not gonna lie, that's probably like one of the best ideas they've ever had. I feel
Yep.
like we need that in American movies. How many
Oh,
times
like,
have
yeah,
you
you-
needed to pee? Oh, you
When you go to the movie
intermission.
theater.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no,
That's genius.
No, we need that here. Like that needs to come back because how many times have you needed to pee and you're looking for like one of the? I remember one movie I was watching with Ria. It was about like World War II, a kid living in World War II. I go and it's like a low scene. I come back and it was like the whole plot just happened in there. It's like, oh, the kid's mom died. I'm like, what? Like, and she's like, it was so emotional. I'm like, damn it.
No, that's how I still remember my first movie in India. You know, first time when I went to watch a movie, and I remember I'm like halfway through it cuts off. I'm like, what the hell happened? And then then everybody gets up, go outside, like go to the bathroom, get snacks, and then come back, and everybody's sitting down before the movie starts.
Yeah, it needs to happen here because like I feel like it would be good on the movies theaters part too because you might buy more snacks. Like no one
Yeah.
wants to leave to go buy more food.
Bro, they like come up to your chairs there and get like take snack.
Now
orders.
they do, yeah.
Too
Yeah.
fancy.
That's pretty dope. I like that.
But India's like more of a social thing for movies, you know. Like
True.
they do it, like they get like a group of friends together and they'll go watch a movie or some shit. I don't feel like we would ever do that. I mean, we might have done that like way back in the day, but no one would do that right now. If you, I actually, Jack, I dare you to ask someone to go, the group or something, go to
see
the
a movie?
movies. Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
See a
there's a lot of things that I feel like
It's
just because
uncool.
we drink
Uncool.
drink so much we don't do together. Like
Anymore?
I can't just call like Deep over like yo, why don't you just come over, let's play some video games. Like we have to go to a bar, right?
We don't have to, honestly.
We could play
Yeah,
video
like, I
games and
think-
drink.
Yeah, like why can't we just do that? Like come over, let's play a board game. Like I feel like when you get older, people like to make the most out of the time. They can't just like kick back and relax. Like let's have a poker game
And
instead
then
of
like,
going
I
out.
can do that at home or something.
Yeah.
Not what you mean.
But-
I mean, have you guys been watching I would say movie/TV show going on with our Parmesh Verma and Shetty Mahan?
Honestly, this is actually a great time for you guys to fill me in because I don't know what's happening.
I think Deep knows better. I would like to be filled in too. I just know from bits and pieces from you guys.
So what happened was, Parmesh Verma, he's getting married here.
Did that happen here?
in Canada?
Canada.
Deep's homeland.
And this weekend, see you guys, there.
Deep was on the Ferris wheel.
I was, and he did the wedding.
If you zoom in close to his Snapchat, you'll see Deep at the top. The big shiny OVO symbol at the top of the.
Just representing, but he was having he had his wedding, everything was fine, and he invited a lot of celebrity guests. His wedding, he works with a lot of celebrities. He invited them over, and one of them was Sherry Mon. And of course, Sherry Mon being Sherry Mon, he needed a little bit of attention, and he was asking his friend Parmesh Verma to come, hang out with him, or whatever he was asking him, and he was like, "Yo, I'm a little bit busy, Of course, he's his wedding day, man,
He's got a Ferris wheel to run.
Of course, and that too. And he got to get on that too. And I was running it though, by the way, I was there. So then he apparently Sherry Mon gets asked to like sing a couple songs, and that's when he got offended, and he's like, "Yeah, like you didn't even come meet me at all or like talk to me, and you took my phone away." That as well. Like he took everyone's phone away. Because he was trying to shoot a music video at the
At his own wedding?
at the reception.
There's a lot. To
At his own
unpack here.
reception?
He shot a music video. It's called. There's a new song came out called "No More Shut Up." Honestly, that's gonna be the next wedding performance. I can't wait to see, man.
This is the most like advertised. I mean,
Wedding, yeah.
marketed wedding for a music.
That's
video.
why he took the phones away. He wanted that whole thing.
He
to
didn't
be
want
on
the
his
song
wedding.
to leak.
Yeah.
This is so stupid. But continue.
There's a lot to unpack
And then
here.
and then of
both
course
sides.
and then Sherry Mon, upset and left. And also I forgot to mention. So Parmesh Verma had what he had? He had Macallan and Blue Label there, and Blue Label was only for VIP guests, and the Macallan was for regular people. And
I'd rather drink the Macallan.
exactly. And then
Am I regular?
But
Am I
listen,
basic?
Listen, Sherryman got upset because of that, and he dipped.
And
then he went to the liquor store by himself, got a bottle, got drunk on it, and went on Instagram Live and cursed him out.
All right, maybe he shouldn't have done that. But if someone disrespects you enough at their own wedding to like split you up into two groups, like one that like gets Blue Label and one that Macallan, that is a slap in the face. You should never do that. You shouldn't VIP your guests. That's just a messed up thing. I don't know if you guys agree or not, but you're all drinking the same thing.
Guess I'll scratch that idea for my wedding planning.
Yeah.
See where Jag lies there.
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say next, but the whole part about going on and like getting into, but I guess that's part of his like thing, right? Is as a
Social media.
celebrity.
I'm just the most ridiculous thing is that he didn't want to enjoy his own wedding. He decided to shoot a music video for it. It's absurd.
I mean, of course, he.
How did his wife agree to this?
Again, there was no social media there, so she doesn't
Okay.
get any pushback.
Let's rate the winner and the loser of this fight then, because we have a lot of situations
But the
happening
thing is,
all once.
I
You
know,
guys
but
tell
the thing,
me.
But the thing
Yeah.
is, Sherryman has the support of the public, because a lot of people hate Parmesh Verma. Just I don't know why.
All right. Well, but you're new to the situation. All right, let's go to the first situation. VIP, Macallan and Blue Label. Who's in the right?
I'm
who's in the
taking
wrong?
Sherry Mon's side because I would be disgusted that someone tried to. Even though I would drink the Macallan, I'm just be mad. Why are you?
Doing the VIP. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's one point for Sherry. Next thing, taking a phone away because you don't want the pictures to leak of your own wedding.
Then don't
Whose
film
side
your
are you on?
fucking. Then don't film your music video at a wedding.
Yeah. So you're still on his side. Okay.
What
not
about
feeling
asking him to perform a couple songs?
That's alright. That's fine. You're a singer. That's like if.
But
Sherry
you,
Mon
you-
showed
but
up
you're
to my
coming to a
wedding.
friend's wedding.
Okay. We all have a friend that we know that's in like music. Everyone knows somebody, right? Do you invite your friend who like DJs at weddings or who can sing? Like, all right, your turn. Now you do this or do you do that? Like, is that a good thing?
I don't know,
like,
man.
Are you allowed to do that?
Man. Sherry Mon. I don't know. That one I'm gonna say no side.
Bro, at that point, like Sherry Mon's never gonna go to a wedding again. Everyone's gonna ask him to sing. Like, oh, you're already here.
But I don't know how tight they were. If this is like like
Well, he's
one of
calling
your
him his
close-
brother. Yeah, he's calling him
Yeah,
his
so
brother.
if this is one of your close boys, it's the least you could do, just like perform a song.
So
or something.
okay, we'll put it on tie. And the
Yeah.
last issue is okay. Sherry Mon felt disrespected that Parmesh didn't come and like say hi or like hang out with him. Whose side are you on there?
I think you gotta greet your guests, right? These people are coming for your wedding.
Okay, so that's all points going to Sherry. So we have our pod opinion, I think. Unless Sean,
Parmesh
Decides
Verma.
everything.
yeah.
Parmesh Verma, you may want to sponsor our podcast to make up
Yeah,
make up for the
to get
lost
out-
points.
to get out of this publicity, you know.
Yeah. Let us know if you would like to promote the music video.
We'll talk shit about Sherry in a minute in a second. Next episode. That asshole.
Yeah, why did he go drunk on the Instagram live? It's just that's reckless.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do that. I don't like when people do that either. If like you have a problem, just talk shit amongst your like WhatsApp group, like normal people, right? Like
I know,
That's
but thing
how
is
we
like,
do it.
but thing is they make everything on social media. They do everything for social media.
do you think we're all just part of the game now? Like they're playing the game and we're just the losers.
What
Like
do you mean
just
they're?
paying attention to what's going on with this drama. Maybe
Of
they
course.
had this whole thing planned.
Yeah, they probably did. To,
Like
maybe,
Kanye and
to
Drake.
maybe give attention to the song.
Yeah, Kanye and Drake.
Yep.
It's they're playing 3D chess.
Yeah. They're
Where
trying
are
to be
the-
the next Kanye Drake. Sherry
Where the-
dropping Londa.
The question is,
Drake?
did he get married for the music video?
I don't think so, bro. Come on, man.
No, I'm just
he married her like
Is she a politician?
yeah. And also he gave her a Bentley.
Damn, how rich is he? Someone look up Ramesh Verma's net worth.
Listen, man, it's the Punjabi music industry, man, and you own your own YouTube channel. You're making bank.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like that. This
I don't know,
YouTube
Deep
internet
Sub
money
and
is
Steve-
like ridiculous.
Yeah, where's our
We need to see
internet money?
receipts. We need to
Yeah, where's our internet money?
Oh,
we're in the Punjabi music industry
That'll
too.
come.
Yeah, I get.
Listen, that'll come in the mail soon. You know, keep an eye out. Listen, I've been sending the checks out. I'll talk to the accounting soon too.
You got the wrong address on file. My dad's been cashing them.
See, there you go. You gotta talk to crooks for that.
But we just talked about how your parents keep your sagan money when you're a kid like last week, and now your dad's still cashing all your checks.
My podcast checks.
Did your parents still open your mail? Like, I feel like no matter what mail I get
have
at the
no-
house, it's open. It's open.
Yeah, if,
Like,
if it goes to the house, yeah, but I don't have anything that goes to my parents' house. So
anything, like, even if it doesn't concern them at all, and it's like something stupid, they open it up and like send me a
Yo, I
picture
hate
of it.
when my packages are open.
Yeah.
I don't know. My packages arrive and I have to open them, guys.
He lives alone.
Wait, Jack, you don't send your packages to your house?
Yeah, I send my packages to houses.
Why? How's your parents checking your own mail?
No, not the packages, but mail. Yeah, I still get mail at home.
Oh,
It's not every account I change. Yeah.
got it. Yeah, that's fair.
But I honestly had to talk to my parents about it. I was like, yo, stop. Now finally, like, nobody opens up my packages or anything.
I remember one time when my mom, like, I first opened my bank account. I think I went crazy, and like the first bill came back. She was so angry, and I was like, "Oh, why do you care? It's not even your money." That's like the most annoying part. Is like, it's not their business, but they go out of their way to make it about their business and be angry at you.
But I don't know, isn't it the worst when you get a ticket and the letters?
yeah.
Oh my god.
I know. Yeah.
That,
What do you guys do then?
I one time I got a ticket. I first moved to California. I got a ticket. I didn't even have an apartment yet. I had to like put my Masi's address, but I'd tell my Masi, don't tell my mom, because like I didn't want to get yelled at.
How you think that would go? Tell me how you think that would go.
It went well. She never told my mom. If my
Wow.
mom's listening, now you know, mom.
Any extreme lengths you guys went to?
To hide something?
Yeah.
Well, I have a younger brother. We always just kind of grab whatever we needed, like from each other, like to
Damn.
make sure our parents didn't find out. We had like, you could, if you needed something out of the mail, like bip and go check, see if it's there, grab it, throw it. Yeah.
Interesting. Very.
I think the most extreme thing I ever did was like my grades. They would show them online, and my parents would ask for a printout. And I just realized you could just hit the HTML button and just change the numbers and print out whatever you want. So like
For
a
what?
while, for your grades, like your school grades. Like
Oh
A, B, C.
damn.
Yeah, when it's online and they all expect a report card, you can just go online, hit the HTML button, and find where it says AB and just change it to whatever you want, and then print that out. Because my parents gotta go online and check and give them that until they found out when they got a call like the grades aren't that good. Yo, you want to know something really crazy? They actually found out because of art class, believe it or not. My art teacher was like very into art, and she took it very seriously that I wasn't doing well. So she called my dad, like she got his number, called my dad, and said, "I am very concerned about Jack's health. He's not doing any of his art projects." So
Damn.
my dad sat me down, yelled at me for like an hour, and then he stayed at home and watched me draw paintings for like Friday to Sunday to make sure I finished them
Wild.
up to send them send them to art class on like the Monday, because she's like he's already missed 3 projects and he hasn't done any of them, and I literally had to paint all weekend to get it like back to like this art teacher. It's crazy.
Bro, that's wild. That's
Yeah.
wild. Honestly, mine was the most extreme thing. I would say was whenever I used to get a ticket, I would just like I know what time the mail guy usually come around, and I know what time he goes on the street. So before he even goes to my house, I'll just get him like give me all my mail, and I would have to do that for a whole week straight or so, because you know those letters keep coming, they don't stop. And I remember, man, just sitting out there waiting for him 15-20 minutes before he even shows up. I'm like, okay, I want to make sure all my I get all the lawyers letters out of here before I get in trouble. But yeah, that was fun times. Anyways,
I don't know, man. The only thing I once one of those like red light cameras, like when you make a right turn. It's only like a
They don't do
East
them
Coast
anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like an original thing. I remember one time I saw the thing take the flash, and I just went home and told my parents. I was like, "This you're gonna see a ticket, and I'm whatever."
What a
And
good-
I think
what a
that
good
was,
boy.
yeah.
All right.
Boy.
And my dad and I think they had no reaction. They were like, "Oh, he told us. We don't know how to react," and nothing
my
came
dad,
of it.
My dad overreacts. Yeah, no, my dad's got
They-
a way to think of the worst case scenario happening. He's like, oh, the insurance is gonna go up like 8x. And like, I'm like, if that was the case, like, insurance would be the greatest business of all time.
We should buy all the insurance company stocks.
Yeah. Like,
no, but it
one
does
ticket
work. You
was-
know, I mean, your insurance does go up at the end. It doesn't matter.
Not for a red light camera.
Of course, of course.
Not
Yeah.
double, triple.
Yeah.
It's like a certain number of points. Is that this week's finance tip? Is don't get tickets
Yeah.
And pay off your credit cards.
and take the deal if the prosecutor is giving you a deal at the traffic place, not any other criminal.
Oh, I do have a
activity.
good. I
Yeah.
may have a good pro tip on speeding tickets. I was once told by someone I know who's a cop, high ranking cop at that, and
Your
they were
neighbor?
and. Maybe. I had once gotten a ticket for going I think 75 and a 60 or something like that. And the cop said the way he had detected my speed was through his car odometer. He was following me for an extended period of time or whatever. And I took it to my neighbor, like, yo, I need some help. Like, what do you can do something? And he told me to ask them for the calibration of the speedometer in the car. They're supposed to do it on either a monthly or a quarterly basis. So I went to the judge. I was shitting bricks. When you go to the prosecutor and they're like, oh, well, just pay $500. We'll take away all the points, right? That's usually what they give you, some ridiculous dollar amount.
Yeah,
And
$300, I think.
yeah, it's like something ridiculous. And you have to pay all the court fees, so it adds up. Or you can plead not guilty and we can take it to trial. So I was like, I was shitting brick. I was like, I might as well just take the deal, whatever, it's $400. Then I was like, you know what, fuck it. Like, what do I have to lose? So I took not guilty, and then when they asked my reasoning, I told them I wanted to see proof of the speedometer being what did I say? Calibrated.
Calibration.
The calibration of it. And they threw it out. They didn't have a calibration of it. They hadn't done it since they got the car.
Damn.
Pro tip.
I mean, that's a,
Always ask for
okay.
Oh,
calibration.
apparently you can ask for it for the speed thing too. The speed thing's supposed to be calibrated on a consistently basis too. Speed gun.
I know, but just
Yeah.
to add on to that, you know, you can even doesn't matter what kind of speeding ticket it is, or you know, even if you are guilty or anything, if it's your first ticket or so, you can go to any what's it called courtroom, and you can ask them to turn it into a no point ticket. Basically, what AB said, you would have just had to pay the extra fine, but you won't get.
Yeah,
any
they
points.
raised the fine
Yeah,
instead of like a
that's-
$90 ticket and 2 points. It's like $400.
Yeah, that's what
No
that's what I
points.
did. You get 3 shots at that. You get to do that 3 times in New
Yeah.
Jersey.
Yeah, it
Ah.
depends on like how many points you have or previous. What have you done previously? You know, honestly, I've seen people like they're have like driving with like no license and stuff. You know, just showing up there. It's just ridiculous when I was there. But yeah, people are wild out there. Especially
Pay
with
your
license.
fines. Don't get a warrant out for arrest.
Exactly, and that's another tip.
Are we gonna talk about the other big news in
What's
Punjabi
up?
music?
Tell
the
us, Jag. What's happening
Huh?
with the? Tell
The
us
dream,
what's
the
happening.
dream team is back, guys.
What dream team?
Huh? The dream team. You know who I'm talking about. Our favorite rapper from Brampton.
The Brown Boys.
The Brown Boys. The Brown Boys is back with Sidhu. Are you guys excited? That's why I thought we were gonna do a special pod as soon as we found out. Like I thought we were gonna like send out like a little special episode. Like,
Emergency
the Brown
pod.
Boys the Brown Boys are back.
Yo,
Quick
let
little
me ask you
emergency
this:
pod.
What do you, if you
Yeah.
think something similar like this happened in hip hop, people would support it?
It happened with Meek Mill and Drake, right?
And Drake, yeah.
But
Kid
this not
Cudi
this,
and Drake.
I know,
Kid
but-
Cudi and Kanye. It happens all the
This,
time.
this shit happens all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Eminem had like 90 of these.
And it was really good lussie. I mean, the guy couldn't hold back.
and he came back for it.
Yo, you know what the
He's
problem
like-
is? Is like when's the last time you heard of Sonny Malton? Like after after Sidhu, like you didn't. Now it's just
Yeah, the only thing he was
relevance.
famous for after that was the rants, and they were pretty funny. But I'm glad. Like I hope they can get Big Bird back too, because if you guys go and look at your
Without Big Bird, I don't think Sonny Martin cuts it, guys.
Oh God, we don't want that kind of beef, man.
Honestly,
He's the
but
worst part of
honestly,
the package.
I only
Stop
know
it,
Sonny
stop
Martin
it.
because of Big Bird.
Stop it, man. Like I've seen the kind of music videos he puts out. I don't want to put my life in danger. You're in California. I'm very close to Burlington. No, but
Yeah, you are very close to the
what I was saying is when I found out about it in my head, and I wanted to ask you guys, we're gonna put Sidhu as probably the top 5 artists right now, right? Like he's in there, if not top 3, right?
Of course.
Okay. But now, remember when we talked about Dijit and we talked about all his albums? We're not gonna get that in depth, but if you put down and you thought about all his songs that he did with Big Bird and all the songs he did after Big Bird, what do you think it has the better discography?
Big Birds.
Definitely, right?
Yeah,
100%.
Probably, yeah.
So, wouldn't you guys actually be excited if he got back with Big Bird?
Of course.
Yeah.
I think by and far, if you put down every single song he's had with them and all his hits then and all his hits now, it's the Big Bird ones are still slapping.
Bro, what do you think about the writers that were just like, talking shit all about Big Bird and Sonny Martin, Every time.
Let's go check their Instagram, see what they got to say about it. That's why you should kids, you should never say anything over Instagram that's gonna haunt you later. Right?
I mean, that's the thing. Imagine now they have to, like, what they have to do, Just going about the whole process, just thinking about it. But it was just, I can't, it just, now you can tell people today don't have a stand.
But I feel like no one, it's like people just gotta have an opinion at that time. They forget about it. Like, you can't get mad at Sonny Martin forever. Like, what's he to us? Like, he's just some random rapper. Like, let him live.
Yeah, like what's the real impact on Sonny Martin?
He's
And
culture.
people like to talk. People like to talk, right? Like, we're talking about it,
Yeah.
but we'll forget about it when the next Sonny Martin comes out. Like, oh, this is why they needed Big Bird.
But I
You
mean,
do move on, man. Think about all the artists you never hear about. Like, it's just constantly being filtered out.
like
Happens all the
That's
time.
that's a discussion. I can't think of any right now, but that's a discussion we need to have. Punjabi artists that came and went.
Punjabi
I
artists.
just
that
can't
they
think.
want.
That happens all the time, man. It's like any
What
music,
about
though, not just
the
Punjabi music. Like
yeah?
think
There's
about
all
like
the
all the
English
one hit wonders of the world.
Yeah.
Honestly, I always think when it comes to one hit wonders, I always first person that comes to my mind is Fetty Wap.
He didn't
Yeah.
have one hit, man. He had a
He had
lot of hits.
2 or 3.
No,
Yeah, he would-
dude, he had a run, man. He had a run. His dumbass just put them all out at once. That's the idiot. That's the problem. He should have spread them
He
out.
also almost died, so that doesn't help his career.
I
He got him like that really bad.
That's the only song I remember.
Who's
But-
the Fetty Wap of Punjabi music? Had like a good run really quickly, and there's never heard from him. I can't.
I can't think of one. off
I
the
mean,
top of my
honestly,
head.
only thing is, I mean, of course, something happened to him, but Sony Pablo was definitely a good one.
He had a
Oh,
couple
well,
of hits, though.
that's different. That's
Yeah.
different. That was death. But you think Kaka's gonna be like that?
He's already had a
Maybe
couple.
like- became a
But
combo.
but he's staying though. He's just getting started.
You think he's got to put out like some hype music though?
Nah, I think he's gonna stay.
I asked Ashan the same thing. He said I want him to stick to the sads.
He's gonna
songs,
stick.
though.
He's gonna stay with the same thing, brother.
I want to
Yeah,
see
he's
Rain,
fi-
man.
He's
I want to see him with Big Bird doing Homicide.
he's found his market. I really can't think of one Punjabi person. The only one I can think of is that guy with the what's that Daru song?
That's what I was thinking when we first started this conversation. The one where they did the
Daru
video in the
Badnaam.
basement. Daru Badnaam, yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I
that-
think there's just a couple friends making a good song.
Yeah.
I don't think they were trying to get into the business of making music.
It's like the only one I can.
But what do you
really
guys think
of off
about?
the top of my head.
Okay, Amar Arshi, but I mean, he's not gone, but he's still here. But
What the hell's that?
Amar
I don't
Arshi.
know who that is.
Come on.
You know who I forgot about? Taviti Ana Gala. What was that guy's song? Balkar Sidhu.
But he passed away as well.
Is a name though.
Yeah,
It's a big
he
name.
didn't go anywhere. He was there for like a while.
He's not dead.
I'm not
Oh no,
gonna
sorry,
say-
Bakasidhu is still alive, man. I'm sorry.
Balkar Sidhu had like 2 songs and dude
Yeah.
disappeared. And then
No,
big
he
ass
have so many
songs.
more songs.
Oh, maybe I just missed them.
I'm not gonna say this guy disappeared. He's still probably got a cult following, but Manmohan Waris.
Oh yeah,
No,
he got.
that's come on, Punjabi
yeah,
verse.
he's,
So like,
yeah,
He
he's
got
like.
a cult
if you
following,
didn't have
but
the
he's not
the
hitting
fact
on the
that every
charts anymore.
Punjabi, yeah, no, it's true. But the fact that every Punjabi household had his live concert DVD at their house is
And
a
worst part
testament.
worst part was if you had the thing on cassette, you're like, I don't want to hear him talk for the 100th time, and you can't skip on a cassette. You have to like fast forward or rewind.
Yeah.
Like there was no
Yeah.
one or the two. You just had to know when he stopped talking.
There's a lot of fluff in those shows.
No, but but not kidding. Those are some of the old ones. Are still till this day, people like listen to those CDs or cassettes.
Dude, those concerts were like religions, man. Like,
Yeah.
like they were like smogums at the time. Sorry to all the smogum listeners.
Remember
shouldn't
we were talking
combine
about
religion.
like things that you would like. If someone's like one of your friends would be like, oh, let's go to the movies. If I just called you up, I'm like, yo, Deep, come over. We're gonna listen to some old Manmohan Waris DVDs
On DVD.
On your way. Yeah, on DVD. I just found one. You wanna come over? Let's drink. We'll make some chicken and we'll sit there and watch Manmohan Waris concert.
Yo, what the stupidest thing is like
coming?
every household had it.
Yeah.
People do that still, though, Jack. I'm not. trust me, people do that.
It sounds like a fun time. I
It is.
started off as a joke, but
Yeah.
now as the words were coming out of my mouth, like, that's probably 10 times better than anything I would do at a bar.
Exactly right. I mean, the thing is like both the people, they have to be interested in those songs, especially those folk songs, you know. So that's the only, I would say.
But
Challenge about it.
you know, like as a group, when like we have like 4 or 5 people hanging out. Whenever we put like old Punjabi music, we have so much fun, man. Like everyone.
I
has
know,
so
but the
much
thing
fun.
is, you gotta be, certain. You gotta have a certain amount of drinks in.
Space, yeah.
Drink space.
But like
and-
people enjoy it so
Dude,
much.
it's like that one Kavinder Tillon song that comes on and everyone at every party just goes dancing. What's that? Ik Gal.
Oh, ek gal dassaਂ vi lad ke.
Yeah. You know, I don't know what that song's called, but
I can't remember the song name either.
I can't remember the last time. I guess I haven't been to any weddings
Kali
where
Ke
like
Timnal.
Yeah.
a song came on and I'm like, oh my god, everyone, we gotta get to the dance floor right away. Last time I feel like we did that was Rani's wedding, when Sidhu Moosewala So High was really big.
Oh yeah,
that song blew up though,
Oh, no.
man.
We listened to that shit out of that song though.
Because the thing is, so
That
many.
song.
But the thing is, so
That's a
many.
song of summer for us.
Of course,
Yeah.
but the thing is, so many weddings were happening, and so many parties were happening back to back, and the song was just like bumping.
It hit in
And
the
then-
middle of like wedding season. That's
Exactly.
what happened. It hit
And
at
then
the
he
perfect
made
time.
he made that song Mafia Style or whatever it's called. That was actually a wedding song, and
Yep.
it didn't hit. And we
No.
thought that one was gonna be the next big wedding hit.
I think
I'm-
like 10 years
I'm
from
so-
now, if they play So High at a wedding, it'll get everyone on the dance floor.
I hope so, because I forgot who I was talking to, and they said, I don't want to hear that song ever again. And I'm like, that's sad, because that song was really good. And I'm not going to lie, I haven't wanted to or have listened to it in a while, but it just it's like came and went.
And
That's what happens with music, man.
let's see. It's it's gonna be the boomer songs.
Oh, God. The boomer song for us.
No,
is
there
so
is no
high.
like. What is? I don't even know what boomer Punjabi music is. Is that like Hira group? Like I don't know. Like what did my parents? I feel like only listen to Gurdas Maan and like that's it.
My
That is-
dad
that is
really
boomer.
likes like old Hindi songs, like really old ones. Like, I forget what her name is, but it used to drive us crazy because he had the cassette. He listened to it.
Oh, my dad used to listen to Yamla Jat.
Oh, that's classic.
That's
But
boomer music.
I know, but he doesn't have like that much, bro. He doesn't have.
That's
that
what I'm
much
saying. Like, what the hell did they listen to? Like, they definitely weren't listening to like the
They didn't
UK
have-
Punjabi music.
They didn't have that kind of discography either, because like, how much music could you put out like in that day and age? Because if you wanted to
They
put
had,
out
like,
a song,
Malkeet Singh.
it had to be a good song, right?
And they had to go out and get the cassettes.
Yo,
Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't have that kind of reach. Like let's say even like one song like Sidhu comes out with tonight, even if it's like mid, he can put it out. It'll get a couple hits, but it's still always be online, right? You didn't have that like in the '80s or even before that. It's like if you put out a song, you better damn well be sure it's gonna hit. You know?
they also just didn't have sources of entertainment. Like, there's probably like one radio in the Punjab, in your band that everyone gathered around.
And of course, I had one
Tell me
channel as
listen to-
well.
Yeah.
One channel.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Maybe. Yeah. What a boring life.
No, they were. Trust me, they were busy, bro.
But they also talk like in person a lot.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, we don't do that. Even our podcast was over that thing. I'm still trying to get Deep to come over and watch Manmohan Waris on DVD.
Jack, I have the DVD. You can pick it up at my house on the way.
Yo, right now, if I made like an e-invite, like, you know how like they have baby showers, and I put it out in our main group, like November 12th, Manmohan Waris.
It's watch
concert
party.
in my-
Jack, I can
in
bet
my
with you.
basement.
I can
Yeah.
bet with you.
Yeah.
Like 50% people will show up.
Manmohan
bet
Waris live in concert
when,
on DVD.
When I'm less busy, which probably won't be for a while.
Exactly.
I'm gonna do that. Maybe next year you're gonna get an out of the blue invite from me. Well, I'll mix in another artist too, just so it's not like
I know,
all
but
the
you gotta
artists.
give it like time for everybody. You can't be last minute. You can't be like, yo guys, let's go to Houston this weekend.
Yeah.
No,
Right,
no. I think that's not a bad idea, Jack. I might be on to something.
Exactly.
You know,
Live watch party.
If we go back a couple years, someone had the idea as a joke to start Secret Santa, and look how we're at with Secret Santa. It's like
Exactly.
one of our. It's probably our biggest event of the year.
I
as
know
a
that's
friend group, right?
everybody look forward to.
I wouldn't miss it. I'm about to have a kid, and I'm still gonna be there. Like, I hope so. Like, I am not gonna FaceTime into that one. Sorry, Party.
I might have to make a return for that one.
Are you coming this year?
We haven't picked a date. I'm down.
All right. Well, I think everybody's down for back at it again with another week. AB from LA,
Yo,
take us away.
still no intro music, huh?
Working on it, brother.
All right. 22 episodes in. At least you got me some spooky vibes. You could have played some Michael music. But this week's Would You Rather actually brought to you by my work meeting from last week. We had to do some.
Would you
you
rather?
know,
You'd rather. They're like, why is he taking so many notes? It's just a stupid game.
doesn't take this many notes in a meeting.
All you see is like Patti with his head down, furiously taking notes on things.
Can you repeat that question? What was your answer? I need to keep a log here. But no, it was good. It was good. It was one of those things where, like, you know, those icebreakers you have to do to get to know your like coworkers type of thing.
Mhm.
But whatever.
But you know
But in
it,
either
so-
case, I thought it was pretty good. This one. Would you guys give up all forms of cheese? So think about cheese on pizza, grilled cheese, or cheese in just any form of cheese. Or would you rather give up all forms of alcohol?
Goodbye, cheese. Are you serious?
So you're not eating pizza. You're eating cheeseless pizza. You're eating.
Yes, in 100%, man. What am
Nah,
I supposed,
man,
what
I
am
can't
I
give
supposed
up.
to do with my life? Like,
No cheese
have
fries.
alcohol.
You can eat regular fries.
what am I supposed to do in my spare time? Like, come on, guys, come to the basement. Let's eat some cheese fries. Like, I'm having a Manmohan Waris party.
No sandwiches.
Yeah,
My
but the
Manmohan-
cheese- the
what?
cheese
Jack's
will
having a Manmohan Waris and cheese party.
Yeah, the cheese will go.
It's just like a cheese platter. Like, where's the liquor? I'm like, first of all, grab your VIP tickets if you have them, because only
The
some of
VIP
you are
cheese
getting,
is over there.
Only some of you guys are getting Jameson. The rest of you getting Seagrams.
But you would give up cheese that easily?
Yeah, cheese, man. Cheese will go. Because I feel like cheese is not in my like life. Honestly, I was just flashing back to this week, how often I ate cheese, and I would say not that often. So yeah, I'll definitely give up cheese.
Maybe this is a more white person question in general.
It is.
Well, change it up. Like, do meat.
Do
That's
butter
all right.
chicken.
Not even butter chicken, just meat in general.
I think I
That's
could give
a
up
hard-
meat.
that's a
No,
tough
I would definitely give up meat over alcohol.
one. Ooh, that one's tough for me.
Yeah, that one is really tough, bro.
What?
I'll definitely give up
Nah.
alcohol.
No, what?
Yeah,
No
'cause
way.
but brother, there meat? Come on, chicken. Imagine not eating meat, going vegetarian, and not.
We're at war with gains, dog. Like,
Yeah.
we don't have the. We don't,
I mean, like, I don't know. I think I can make it work. I don't know, but
I don't know, but I have to give you a 50-50 on that one. I am not sure I could just straight up be like, I give up alcohol.
alcohol is pretty tough to give up, dude.
Yeah, it's like the crux of our social events.
But I do know a lot of people that just stop drinking. I don't understand. Didn't your dad just? How did he just cut it? Cold turkey.
He just stopped. He never really drank at home. He just stopped at parties.
Yeah, true that.
He never drank at home like that. So
Wow.
that's different. I don't either. Really, I'm not a big fan of drinking just like that anymore. Maybe on a Friday, I think I have like one nice. glass
Yeah,
of
I mean, I
whiskey.
only drink like maybe like once during the week, and then mostly Friday.
I only like drinking when I'm out or I have people over.
Wine's good.
Same here. I mean, I don't remember. Yeah, only time I would have drink is if I'm going out or somewhere that's like that. Can't have it at home, unless unless I'm feeling it, or recording the pod.
Always got a
No.
truly today.
Just for the listeners. But yeah,
I'm still so surprised. Cheese, man. What about pizza? You guys not gonna?
bro. I don't
Cheeseless
I don't
pizza?
eat pizza that often. That's the thing.
Oh, eat pizza all the
I would
time.
maybe have
pasta.
pizza like
no cheese
I don't
pasta.
have pasta that
You
often
can have
either.
a really good marinara pizza, man. Just a tomato pie.
What is the most important part of the pizza? Sauce,
Probably
bread,
the
bread,
sauce,
right?
The sauce. The
Nah,
sauce, the obvious
bread.
man.
Bread. I
Not
think
the
bread's
cheese.
the most
There's no pizza without bread.
important. Not the cheese.
Without the bread, you couldn't have the cheese.
I think bread's
or
the most
sauce.
important.
You can't just give someone sauce and cheese. on a
Exactly.
bowl, right?
But like, which
You need the
what
bread.
gives it?
Without the
What
bread,
gives
it's
it?
not even a pizza.
What flavor component though? Like, do you think the makes for the most pizza? I think it's the bread anyway.
Yeah, it is the bread.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
flavor component. But like, I'm just saying, without the bread, it can't even be considered a pizza. It's
Exactly.
it's just cheese and
Yeah.
sauce. You
You'd be
know?
surprised
It's
though.
like,
They do
it's
some
like a
crazy
sandwich
shit out
without
there, bro.
bread. Like a sandwich without bread. Like what?
They do that. The lettuce wraps.
Do you guys
get
prefer?
lettuce
Do you
wraps.
guys prefer homemade pizzas or like Domino's pizza or anything else?
I don't like Domino's pizza at all.
I'm just saying it doesn't have to be Domino's. Could be.
I like
Pizza
Domino's
Hut.
pizza, but I prefer like
Yeah, Domino's is amazing. Oh,
New
what
York
about Papa
style.
John's?
Oh, I hate all that crap. Man.
God damn it! What do you
Yeah.
like, Jack?
New York style, like
I
New
either
York
like
style.
fancy pizza from a restaurant, or I like frozen
Like
pizza
margarita?
at home.
I feel like those pizzas are not real pizzas.
What?
Those restaurant pizzas.
The fancy one?
Like Neapolitan
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
What? That's a real pizza.
You know, like just like the
Like a wood-fired
sauce with,
oven.
like-
I mean,
Like
I
mozzarella?
it like small like the flatbreads, like the on the wood. I have like eaten those a couple times. I feel like they're
Deep
not
likes
the same.
the Canadian Indian pizza.
Those are good.
The
Yo, those
pizza
pizzas
pizza.
are really good. They are really good. And if you ever
They're
come
very
around here to visit, there's a lot of pizzas like that in Edison.
I mean, Jack, if you ever come to
Indian
Toronto,
pizzas.
there's so many there too.
Yeah, well, I don't have the time to drive 8 hours just to eat pizza. I mean, you do. We know. You know, Ferris wheels. You got the VIP band. I didn't see any. I didn't see any angry snaps from you.
Exactly, because he took my phone away.
Is there any situation you letting people take your phone away, buddy? Like,
When I went
um,
to one place in Atlantic City, that's the only place. But
my only place would be like if we were having like a weekend and it's like, all right, let's not use our phones. That'd be the only way. If we all agreed upon it, I wouldn't take someone's phone away from for so many reasons. I think it would be dope if we did a trip and we're like, no phones this trip.
spoken like a shut up.
Yeah,
I got a wife and a soon to be kid. I don't think I can be without my phone.
I know, but don't you think about like before, like okay now? Honestly, I was just noticing, like something like I was at the gym and something happened in front of my camera outside, and I got a notification when I looked at it. I was thinking about before, like they didn't even know, like what's happening at their house, and they're outside, like no phones, nothing hard.
Yeah, I guess
Well,
when I'm at the
and
gym,
everything
my
was so fine
my
back
phone's
then.
away too. My phone's in
Yo,
my
you know
bag
what's
when I'm at the
wild? You know what's wild? 50 years ago in India, like, say you lived in America and you had family in India. If someone passed away in your family, they didn't have phones and shit like 50 to 60 years ago in India. Like, you would have to write a letter that maybe got to them like 3 to 4 weeks later.
Exactly.
Because,
For you to-
because the address wasn't that great either.
for them to alert, for them to alert you of something. And I'm like, this is the most ridiculous thing. And that's only 50, 60
Well,
years ago.
even getting there wasn't. What's that movie we saw? It's a Punjabi movie where like they just go. He was going town to town, and he was just because it just takes so long to get places. Like just for the wedding party, it's a bigger deal then because you have to get everyone and like maybe walk however many miles to like the person's been just to get married. So that's why it's such a big deal. Now we just drive there and come home. You know, we have like big reception halls. It's not as big.
Yeah, my dad was saying, dude, they only got cars in India in like the 80s, 70s, late 70s, early 80s.
Yeah, I mean, actually, it depends, like, which area, especially in the Bends. A lot of people don't even have cars.
Yeah, like this is the 80s we're talking about.
No,
30,
bro.
40 years
I'm
ago.
talking about early 90s.
I remember even when I was a kid. I remember a lot of people didn't have cars in the pen. Maybe they have one shared one. But
Yeah,
no
that's
one
the thing. Early
had
90s,
their own car.
early
Yeah.
90s, bro. In our Bend, there were 2
Yeah.
cars. That's it.
That's crazy, man.
2 cars.
Think how fast we've come in India. It's like now the number one most like.
Now they have fucking Rolls Royce, Beamers, everything over there.
Well, no, data wise, like they use more data and internet than any other.
Of course, that's why they're always running out.
And it's still such a
The
crappy
country.
internet over
I
there.
know. They have all that
You think
stuff.
they
man.
get the high speed?
They have like more
5G.
mobile users. Yeah, they have like more mobile users than anyone.
What do you think? Look at the population, bro.
Well, that's one thing, but like just the fact that like literally you could be broke as shit, but you probably got a phone in India.
Duh.
That's everywhere, right?
Exactly.
Everyone's got a phone.
It's fucking crazy.
Any
man.
iPhone. That's not nothing else. Any iPhone.
You know,
And
and
now all those phones can.
all the
download
cousins in
podcast.
India listening, get your own fucking iPhone.
Exactly.
Yeah. And no, but thank you for listening, though.
Yeah, thanks for listening, but you should probably get your own one.
I mean, what do you think about in this day and age, sending money to like your relatives in India? Do you guys still hear about it? Still happens? Still do it or no?
I don't get asked. I guess most of my relatives do okay, so it's not that big of an issue. So
Yeah,
What-
my relatives in India are better off than I am. I should be asking them for things.
yeah, but I do know people that do that, and I think sometimes they get taken advantage of because they'll play the guilt card.
That's
like,
the thing.
"Oh, man, yeah."
That's my opinion. That's my opinion. My mom doesn't feel that way at all. She's all about giving. But then I try to at the end. I'll take it as okay. You know, like if I go out or something, I'm spending like a couple $100. So why not? I might help somebody out, but I might not go out this weekend. But yeah, that's how I try to take it as. But yeah, it's hard out there, man. Guilt cards.
Yeah, I guess I can only speak for other people. Like I said, I don't do it myself, but I've seen people getting taken advantage of because you don't know what they're spending the money on. If you send
Exactly,
someone money,
that's-
they
that
might
was-
spend it on like drugs or something. Man.
Exactly. That
You
was
don't know.
that was my point of view. But
Uh,
yeah, parents think different. Anyways, guys, good pod. Any other things you guys want to shout out before we are out of here?
No, I'm good, man. The
Good.
invite's coming out soon to the Waters party.
Exactly. Be ready, guys. And guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for subscribing. Thanks for liking.
Wait, do you think we needed a Sean this
Co-
part? Let's let him know so he hears this part.
I know
Do
he's
we
sick
need
though.
him?
He's sick
Yeah, we
though.
need him.
No, we don't.
We'll be all right.
Yeah.
But everyone
we
is
get
invited to
back.
Jag's Memorial and Cheese party.
Yeah.
What if that was our live
Please.
pod? Our
Exactly.
first live pod.
Come join
Yo,
us.
If we could get enough people, we might even get the real Monmonoirs to show up.
Yeah,
And
not
do
a
the
joke.
thing.
Not a
Yo,
joke.
like we'll be on the cassette doing the potting, like talking, and then he'll do the singing.
Memorial live on set.
Live pod with Memorials.
Yo, that
Live
would be
pod with
amazing.
background music by Memorial.
And then don't forget about Kevin here. Don't forget about his brother, man.
I think everyone did.
Gotta
They
be
always-
optimistic.
We're
They
never
always-
gonna get Mon-
I know they always leave him out though.
Yeah, we're never gonna get him talking anything bad about him. So
I know.
I take that back.
Exactly. All right, guys.
All right.
Good pod. And yeah, guys, listen, follow, subscribe, do all of that. If you guys any questions and concern, email us at warwithword WORD@gmail.com.
I love how you turned up the volume for that.
I had to, so they can hear it
Enunciate.
perfect. Exactly, they can hear it
Hey,
perfectly.
you got anything yet? Got anything emails?
Nothing as of now. I'm waiting.
We could use some listener questions.
Exactly. Anytime, guys. Shout out.
I'm setting up a call in. We need to give people
Hotline?
like, an exact schedule. A call in.
I think a
hotline.
call in
we
would be
can't
nice.
we can't set a schedule for next week, and you want to set an exact schedule for people to call in.
Yes.
We'll figure it out. I'll figure out the
Well, no,
logistics. too.
I'm gonna give you the phone number so you can just talk to them on your own schedule and record it, and then we'll just edit ourselves in.
Perfect.
I think there's a website that you could just give out the number and it'll give you a message.
Oh, they're voicemail. We can take voicemails though, right?
Oh yeah, voice
Exactly,
notes.
exactly.
Like if you got something to say, like if you have a question and you want to be on the pod, voicemail the pod, and we'll play it on the pod and we'll discuss.
We can do okay. The number for
We'll figure
voicemail
it
is 609 502.
I'm thinking maybe we gave it out. Well, I'll see how many listeners we really have.
Is that Jag's number?
We should give out Sean's number while he's not here. Hang on.
Exactly.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Let's. I'll give you guys. I have the actual voicemail number.
What is it?
845.
281
281
384
384
8004.
8004. All right, guys, call, reach out to us, and yeah, have a good week. I would say good weekend. Peace.
Peace.
All right, peace out.